Hi, this is Eric Neiman, and welcome to another episode of Morning Has Broken, and I Don't Want to Fix It. Today has been another day to embrace music and the joy of singing and what it feels like to join a singing community. And yeah, I'm really in gratitude that um, that for so long, I really I don't know the right words for it. I didn't put singing as a priority in my life, and and now there's like no excuse not to. It's almost as if the community that I've chosen and that has chosen me, that the universe has kind of put me in. Everyone in it sings, so I would sort of be the odd person out if if I chose not to. And why would I choose not to do something that I was sort of born doing or born wanting to do? Why would I choose not to do something that has been so much a part of my healing? And why wouldn't I choose to heal through singing again? Um, all that still gets to be healed. So, so today was a really beautiful day in that feeling, in that spirit, and specifically got to take part in um, like Hebrew uh, gospel sounding music, which was pretty awesome to combine the two, like the spirit of words that were Hebrew words sung in a tune that sounded very gospel, and that was awesome. And it was just great to be part of that energy. And in a way, it was also really great to to just stand next to someone and recognize their voice and have them recognize mine. That there's a woman who just was standing next to me. She said, "Oh, it's so great to sing next to a bass." And I hadn't referred to myself as a bass in a long time, and I remember what it was like to just like hold down the bottom. And maybe that's what I do. Like maybe that's you know I guess what I want to share more is my journey and how it relates to singing. And when I was a kid, um, for some reason I was in a rush. For some reason, I didn't want to stay a boy long at all. I wanted to transition into manhood, whatever that meant. And one of the manifestations of that is when it came to singing, I didn't want to be a tenor. I wanted to be a bass right away. And kind of interesting is that I learned that when you trade in your high notes to become a bass, what you really get is you get to hold down the bottom, and bass parts are really different. They're different than what is available for tenors. And there are some exceptions where a bass gets to shine in melody, um, and yet for the most part, as soon as I needed to be a bass, I lost a lot of the richness that, that the high notes um, had to offer. And I mean another analogy just kind of came in, just downloaded just right now, which is that I really only acknowledge the low notes. Um, and I think it was also me embracing like the heaviness that I allowed and accepted into my life. It's really interesting because that heaviness also found its way into my drawings. For some reason, I would always draw characters that had a lot of weight bearing on their head, um, and whether it's just like these just small beings with these huge heads. For some reason, I always acknowledged the heaviness. There was always a lot on my head and on my characters' heads, whatever I would draw. So what I'm saying is that it's time for me to let go of that and just embrace the melody and the harmony and all the notes, like the full spectrum of notes and images that are available to me and anyone else. And I feel it's almost like it's time to say I deserve the high notes. I deserve to allow my voice not just to hold down the bottom. And it would be great to like proactively design, write something, compose something that celebrated a low range voice with, I guess, in essence, high range opportunity. So, so that's really where I'm at today. Is that like I feel really alive in music. I feel, as when I was a singer in high school, I always had my Walkman on, like always, and music was like passively and actively so much a part of my healing. And I don't know why I let it go. And I'm not going to lose time or energy around that. I'm just going to say I'm done letting that go. So that's where I'm at today. I love you all. I'm excited that this is continuing forward. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Alrighty. Bye-bye.